How long does a workers' compensation case take in Pennsylvania? Injured workers often wonder how long it will take to receive benefits under Pennsylvania's workers' compensation system. A Pennsylvania workers' compensation case can take a few weeks or more than a year depending on whether the insurer accepts or denies the claim and how the process unfolds. If your claim is accepted, reporting the injury promptly can result in your first wage loss check arriving within about 21 days of your absence from work. A notice of compensation payable confirms the injury is work-related and benefits should begin, and accepted cases often resolve without hearings. If the insurer needs more time to investigate, it can issue a notice of temporary compensation payable for up to 90 days while paying benefits. If the insurer denies the claim, it must issue a notice of compensation denial, and you can challenge the refusal by filing a claim petition. Litigation begins when your lawyer files the claim petition with the Bureau of Workers' Compensation and a judge takes over scheduling hearings and deadlines for evidence. A first hearing usually occurs 15 to 45 days after filing, and the entire case typically takes 8 to 14 months before a judge rules. Either side may appeal the judge's decision to the Workers' Compensation Appeal Board within 20 days, and appeals to higher courts add time to the case. Pennsylvania workers' compensation law imposes a 7-day waiting period for wage loss benefits, but if you are off work more than 14 days, the first 7 days become payable retroactively. An accepted claim remains open until you return to work, reach maximum medical improvement, or resolve the claim through settlement. A compromise and release agreement is the most common way to settle, and this process can take a few months to over a year depending on when both sides are ready to negotiate. Avoid settling until you reach maximum medical improvement because settling too early can be risky if you do not know the full extent of your injury or future costs. Once a settlement is reached, a workers' compensation judge must approve the agreement at a formal hearing and issue a written decision within 30 days. Most settlements are paid as a lump sum and, once approved, the agreement is final, meaning you cannot reopen the claim unless something is specifically left open. Under Section 315 of the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act, a claim must be filed within 3 years of the injury, and missing this deadline can prevent you from recovering benefits. Employers must file a first report of injury within 7 days after learning that an employee's injury caused a disability lasting more than 1 day or shift, or they may face penalties. You should report your injury within 21 days for full benefits and no later than 120 days to preserve your right to file a claim. Waiting longer risks forfeiting benefits. Case length depends on severity, whether the claim is accepted or denied, treatment duration, scheduling delays, disputes about work-relatedness, negotiations, and appeals. More serious injuries require longer treatment and more complex medical evidence, while scheduling delays from doctor availability or judge calendars can add weeks or months. The insurer may dispute whether your injury is work-related, requiring additional evidence and testimony, and the willingness of both sides to negotiate can shorten or extend the process. You can reduce delays by reporting your injury promptly, seeking consistent medical treatment, and consulting with an experienced attorney early to ensure paperwork is filed correctly and evidence is gathered efficiently. Professionals familiar with hearing offices and judges know how to move cases forward, and having the right lawyer can make a difference in how quickly your claim progresses. Waiting for benefits while you are injured and unable to work is stressful because medical bills continue to arrive and lost wages create financial pressure that grows with time. This law firm guides injured workers through every stage of the process from filing to hearings. Luxenberg Garbett Kelly and George P.C. located at 315 North Mercer Street, Newcastle, Pennsylvania, 16101, United States can help you navigate your claim. Call 724-658-8535 to speak with an attorney at our law firm.